Hi everyone, welcome to Emily's Corner, a new series on the channel. I asked Emily last year if she would review games that she was interested in, specifically otome games or more female-centric games. Normally these will be an extra video for the week, but I wanted to give everyone an introduction to otome. We start with a game that is totally safe for work, so I'm sure Emily will ramp up in the future. Okay, on to the review.
Hi, I'm Emily, and this is Adult Game Reviews. Welcome to my first girlfriend review of 2024. Let me introduce today's game with some song titles.
Are we doing this?
Yes, shut up.
Today's game is tearing up my heart with its dynamite premise, sure to appeal to any 21st century girl. But will I say bye 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 or I want it that way? Okay, thanks for letting me be corny for a minute. Now let's get into the otome visual novel The Replay Boys by Split Narrative Inc. If you're not familiar with otome games, these are basically romance visual novels aimed at women. The level of 18 plus material varies from game to game, but choosing a romantic partner is always core to gameplay. In Replay Boys, you play Hannah, a lowly video editor for Sovereign Records. You spend your days retouching concert clips and airbrushing pimples from pop stars' faces until you receive a strange call. The entire staff of the record label is sick, and the label's biggest group has a stadium show the next day. As Hannah sets out in her mom's minivan to pick up the guys, you quickly realize there's a lot more going on with the Replay Boys than just perfect hair and dazzling smiles. The premise is obviously far-fetched, but who wouldn't want a chance to meet the guys behind the band and possibly get a little romantic interlude with one or more of them? Beyond the initial premise, the game got very strange very quickly.
Title of your sex tape.
All in a good way. Turns out Hannah and you are caught in a time loop. Think movies like Palm Springs.
Stop copying me!
Or Groundhog Day.
Don't drive angry.
I don't want to spoil any big plot points, but I thought the game handled this concept really well, as Hannah repeats the same events again and again with slight changes that impact the overall story. And as the loop repeats, the player gets to know each member of the Replay Boys and possibly explore a relationship with them. The writing in Replay Boys really powers the ridiculous plot. Hannah clearly reflects the core demographic for this game. Early 20s, glasses, nerdy in a very cute way, while still feeling like a fully fleshed out character. She's hardworking with a dry sense of humor and doesn't put up with crap from the record label or the band. I've played too many visual novels in which the main character has no personality at all, so this felt refreshing. The art style was manga adjacent and well done, and the music was catchy enough that I didn't turn it off. And let's talk about the boys. There's something here for everyone, from Sweetie Pie Tyler to Mysterious Nico to the clear favorite, okay, my favorite, Bad Boy Jax. As much as I give Tom a hard time for having a white knight complex, I can't stay away from the tortured yet sensitive, and of course gorgeous, guys like Jax. The youngest member of the group, Caleb, isn't a romanceable option, but his path is crucial to the overall story. Except for Caleb, there are romantic and platonic paths for each of the guys, and I liked that the game offered inclusive options. I only have two issues with the game. First, it's pretty short. Even after playing through all 5 possible endings and earning every achievement, I only spent about 5 hours in the game. Given what I paid, I was expecting more material. An additional ending or event would have been nice. I wish I got to spend more time with each guy before deciding if I wanted to take the romantic or platonic path with him. With the writing being so good, I just wanted more. Related to the romance options, I expected a bit more, well, romance. I knew going in that this is not an 18 plus visual novel, but I felt like I had the equivalent of a first date with each of the dateable guys, and that's about it. I was hoping that Hannah would actually fall for one of the guys instead of just hinting at possible romance. At one point, I earned an achievement for being in a love triangle after I had to pick one of 2 guys to accompany me on an errand. That's what the game considers a love triangle?
That's weak, dude.
Again, if the game were longer and each path had more to offer, I wouldn't have minded as much. I really enjoyed my time with Replay Boys with its solid writing, clever premise, and charming characters. However, its short runtime and lack of complex romance options hurts the game overall. So is this game a play, wait for sale, or pass? I gave Replay Boys a wait for sale, but this was a tough call. It's so close to being a full play for me, but the cost and runtime override the game quality. If you can scoop this up during a sale, you definitely should. Back to my boy band song titles.
Let's get this over with before I die of cringe.
If you take it step by step, I'm sure you'll love this fire game. Thanks again. I hope everyone liked my first review, and I'll see you next time.